Uniform circular motion. We have been studying uniform circular motion, and today we're just going to continue our problems in that area. I've got problems, so that means you've got problems. All right, force centripetal can be applied by any force that you know, but the ones that we've run across are tension. What else? What else have we?
Gravity.
Gravity and friction. All right, so if we're going to stay here today and continue our work on that. So here is the bottom line. Before we actually look at our problems for today, I'd like your calculators out because we had some issues on Friday, didn't we?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
We did.
So these problems might come up. You might be setting them up correctly, understand the algebra involved, and still be getting them wrong because of the way your calculator is the way you're putting it in the calculator. So I'd like to do this one. This is only the third time we've done this one, so you probably have memorized the answer. You don't have to write this down, but I do want you to put it into your calculator and see if you can figure out what is going wrong with it. So let's say the Earth's period. So we'll say period of the Earth. Remember, T stands for period, is given. Period is the time it'll go around once, and that's in seconds. Let's say the radius, the orbital radius, that includes the radius of the larger objects. So that's an 11, it's in meters. And let's say just from that we're asked to find the mass of the sun. So we've done this twice, so this will be the third time. We did it on the video. We came in and we had to do it again. I did it on the video, I asked you to do it again, and now this is our third time. So the equation, the boiled down equation to do these is G, mass of the thing in the center, equals V squared R. So that is, I've showed you several times where that came from. I'm going to start from there today. So with that, let us plug in the numbers where they go. So G, can you remind me, Emily, 1, what is G?
6.67 times 10 to the negative 11.
All right. Mass of the sun. The mass of the thing in the center is the sun. So that's what we're looking for. I'll put a circle around it. Velocity. I don't see velocity listed here, but radius I do see listed. All right. And that's in meters. So let's, if you could remind me, Emily, too, where do we go to find velocity? We can't solve this with two unknowns. I don't want to replace this, that's what I'm looking for. So where do I go to find velocity when it's not given?
You can use the equation that the period is equal to the d over v. What is d? 2 pi r. Diameter? What does d stand for?
Yeah,
again?
that's not diameter.
That's what I thought too.
Distance.
What is it, Alex?
It's hold on. It's other D.
It's distance around.
Okay, I know the equation, like I know that it's 2 pi r, I just didn't
All
know.
right. 2 pi r. Sometimes they tell us the distance around, which is once around, but 2 pi r will get it if you don't have it. So we know the period, it is given, so I'll put that under the T. We know 2 pi r, we know. And we are dividing by V. So this equation right here will get us the V that we need down here. So when we go up here, mathematically, we multiply both sides by V. This goes over here, and we divide both sides by that number, and it switches to this. So this is what we have to get out of our calculator. Instead of doing that, if you would just allow me to tell you, it comes out to 3.0 times 10 to the 4th. So velocity from that equation comes out to be 3.0 times 10 to the 4th. That's meters per second. So I'm going to go and put that in here. So I don't have much room. I'll scrunch it up. What I'd like you to do b squared. Alright, so I'm going to solve this for the mass of the sun. So all I have to do is divide by that. So we've done this a couple times. You might even remember the answer. But I'm just looking at our calculators right now. So here's what I want you to plug into your calculator right now. So whatever way you want to do that, and if some of you are going to use 10 times 10 to the, so I'm going to put in blue what I'm going to calculate here. Put in with your EE button or whatever, and tell me what comes out. Can I see, can I peek at that? Are you getting something times 10 to the 30? Oh, is it?
I got to the 25th. Oh, hold on, let me redo it.
Alright,
I might have put it in wrong.
I got to the
what did you
30th.
get?
Miss Pa, I got it. When I used the EE.
Did it work? And did you use E?
Not.
I got 6.79.
I used E this time, but not.
I'm sorry?
I used EE this time, yeah.
You did? Alright. Anyone use times 10? Alright. What did you get? Did you get something to the 30th?
Keep on getting to the 25th.
Oh, okay. Did yours come to the 30th?
Oh, you have to square it.
Yeah, sounds ridiculous too. I think I did it wrong too.
Yeah. Because you have to, guys, you have to square it. The 4th.
The 3.0.
Oh, I didn't put that in, did I? Sorry,
Well, but-
guys.
Okay, that's wrong.
Alright. This 2 got lost. Sorry. I'll put it
So would that be to the end?
in
Oh,
white.
square root.
No square root.
So,
This is a square. So that's x squared button.
Yeah, now I get it.
Why did I get a really weird number?
Alright, you got it.
I can't.
Did you
Okay,
get
that's
something?
normal.
That's right.
I don't know.
That's not the fine.
That's fine.
It's not that weird of a number, though.
Alright,
That's
that's that. You have
Normal, it's
taken
not
this
necessarily
and
right.
squared it. So you're so far so good, Alex. So
Yeah,
now
and
you're
then-
down to over to here.
Is that 11?
That is an 11. Did yours come up? I didn't hear. How about you, Zach?
Especially just staring at this equation.
Alright, I got something 2.03, 2.04 to the 30th power.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Alright.
I always forget
30th?
to look at the right
Alright,
side
how
and
about you?
make sure I
Oh, yeah.
see if there's an
Yeah.
exponent. Like I just be like, oh, it's 2.0.
Yeah. Alright, everybody got that. So that's good. I just want to tell you that when you plug in 3.0 EE, it shows up on your screen E, but you put in EE 4, you could do 3.0 times 10 raised to button to the 4th, in parentheses, raised to the 2 or hit the squared button, either one, times button 1.5 times 10 raised to the 11th,
I don't know if it works.
divide
I'll need to try it.
Yeah, I don't know if it works because when I was doing it, I was getting
6.67
Well, that's
raised to,
parentheses.
I mean times
That's why
10
just you put it in
raised to
parentheses.
minus 11. Alright, try it that way and tell me what you get. So now we're going to not use the EE button, we're going to use times 10. So I'm getting the same numbers, same problem, but I'm not using the EE button. I'm doing times 10 raised to.
It's not.
Okay,
It's the
that's
same
one. So
number, but
far-
it's not
so
the
far, so
same.
good.
Raise times the.
Alright, alright,
Value.
so. What number
Alright,
did you get for
alright,
raised to?
alright,
Whoa.
alright.
6,
Wait.
7, 8.
8, okay.
Wait. Yeah. Okay, whatever M has is probably. I
Yep.
have to count it.
Alright, so I'd like you to tell me what's wrong with this.
Okay, I got that wrong. Yeah, cause
Alright, so people are getting something to the 8th instead
Is it
of the
because
30th.
I didn't get that.
Yeah.
I didn't get anything. I just got that.
Can you see anything wrong with the way that was typed
Same
in?
number, just different
Just
decimal.
no powers.
You're a calculator now.
Oh,
So what's wrong with this picture?
Everything.
Well, it's
Why is it giving us the wrong
I
answer?
think it's
many.
times it by 10 first, or it's multiplying.
Well, I think
Order
your
of
calculator,
operations.
has met Aunt Sally, right?
I mean, I hope so, but it doesn't seem to.
All right.
In order to
please
in order
excuse
to
my
meet Aunt
dear
Sally, you have to
Aunt
put about
Sally.
30 parentheses.
So the calculator should be doing parentheses first, then exponents.
I don't know.
I'm not putting in my parentheses. Exponents should be done first, then multiply, divide, whichever comes first, then add and subtract. So, what is wrong with this?
Well, if it does exponents first, then it's going to do 10 to the 4th, and then it's going to do. That should.
That should be fine.
Bad typer.
All right, would you put it in one more time, and we'll put this to bed, whether we get it or not. But let's take this. I want you to put this in parentheses. I want you to put this in parentheses, and I want you to put that in parentheses.
And still just do the times 10 to the. Are we still doing times
Just
10?
try. Yeah, yeah.
I don't want to do that.
What are the problems in the left one?
When we put it in what I put in blue, it didn't work. So I just want you to put in a couple parentheses.
What are the problems on the left one?
John Jacob, what is
That's
that
for
about?
later. We'll be there in a minute. Do you get the same wrong answer? Something to the 30th, was it 2.0? To the times 10 to
Mine says error.
the air? Well, that's not good.
That's not an error. I did it perfectly.
With parentheses. The same wrong answer?
Excuse
I got the
you.
right
Oh, I got
answer.
the right answer.
So did I, Zach.
I got to the 30th power. That's the right answer.
Alright.
Yeah!
Alright.
I still got a syntax error.
Damn.
That was me.
Alright.
That was me
I'm
on
about to teach Emily
There's
something.
something.
no, you ain't.
That's the problem.
I just want to do
Young
it.
grasshopper. Look, learn. The
My
numbers.
mine's 83. It's like iPhone 5C.
83. I'm 84, dude. I'm only one up. All right.
Yeah, but the difference between a 5C
I'm
and a
2
6.
up from you
Zach,
guys.
did yours
Nothing.
come
He's
out
still
with
freaking phones at work and they
parentheses?
type stuff.
Yeah, it works out fine
Yeah,
with
yeah,
parentheses.
Alright, so
No, see,
obviously,
that's your rookie mistake.
I'm sorry.
Put that
I'm
in.
salty about
You
this.
gotta do that. All right, I did that. All right. Shh, keep going.
You gotta do that. Oh wait, no, I did that.
1.51. All right. See what I hear.
I think the problem,
There you go.
I don't know what the problem is.
I bruise easily.
Did it ever come out, Emily,
Yeah, I got
too?
it.
Alright, with parentheses, it came out.
Yeah.
It came
Alright.
out, but I don't feel like doing
The moral of the story is, why don't you just use the E button, you know?
Okay.
But it should work either way, and I'm not
Somewhere.
sure what
Yeah.
the calculator is doing wrong. It's doing some order wrong, because obviously when you put in the parentheses, it's doing it right. So I
Okay.
just wanted to call your attention that it's your job to figure out how to get the right answer out of your calculator. So either use a lot of parentheses if you're going to use times 10 raised to buttons, but EE you can drop parentheses and it seems to gather everything correctly. So,
Yay.
all right. So I just
Go
wanted to
E.
start there.
Yeah.
All
Power
right.
of the E's.
All right. We are going to the rest of our class. Here is what we were working on Friday, and yours up through here.
Well, that's
So
funny
now-
because I spent
Yeah.
the whole day
We were
on.
working toward there.
Mm-hmm.
So, the goal of everyone was to be here, so to work out your calculator problems
Zoom
and
up
so
on that.
forth. So these were the problems from the video. I also handed them out on a bad copy that was green and smeary. So you had, your job was to do these problems by today, because some of us were having these issues and didn't get even past these. So I asked you to get to there. So I'll come around and see where you are. Some of you went through the next set and then even completed this set. So when I come around, I have answer keys for all of this. And once you check it and correct it and get everything straight, notify me, and then I will give you the work for today. And that's all on our plate. Are we, hey Brandon, welcome. Have a seat there. All right. So we're gonna go off the camera now because we're gonna be working on these problems.
You're kind of so